Hey YouTube, my name is seXRP, and today I'm going to teach you how to use the latest version of ripple-lib, which is a JavaScript API to interact with the XRP ledger within a React Native project. So with the ripple-lib, you'll be able to do a lot of cool stuff with the XRP ledger, such as generate new wallet addresses, create XRP transactions, send XRP from one wallet to another. You could also do some complex payment types such as escrows, payment channels, and even checks and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. I'm going to go ahead and start off on the desktop and create a new working directory. And I'm going to call it XRP React Native. Go ahead and open up this working directory. I'm going to hold shift on my keyboard and right click to open a new PowerShell window in this directory. And I'm going to start off by showing you all the different versions of React Native, Node, and NPM that I'm using. React Native-V. So I'm using the React Native CLI 2.0.1, Node-V, Node version 10.17.0, and npm-v, npm version 6.11.3. So make sure you have those installed on your computer before you continue. So I'm going to start off by initializing a new React Native project, React Native Init, and I'm going to call it ReactNativeXRPL. I'm going to fast forward. And there we have it. So we initialized a new project. So now let's get into that working directory that React Native Init just created. React Native XRPL is what we called it. And I'm going to go ahead and clear everything. Next, let's go right ahead and install the Ripple library. npm install -- save ripple-lib. And there we have it, ripple-lib has been installed. So I'm going to go ahead and clear all that. And then let's go ahead and open up this project in Visual Studio Code. And let's go right to app.js. I'll make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see. And now I'm going to import the library that we just installed. And we're going to take rippleAPI from ripple-lib. And then let's see what happens when we try to launch this. So we're going to write React Native run Android. On Mac it would be React Native run iOS. The first build usually takes a while, so I'm going to cut ahead. And here we should fail because we don't have all of the dependencies that ripple-lib requires. So after doing a bunch of research and tinkering around with ripple-lib and React Native, I figured out all the packages that I'm going to need to get it working on React Native. So I'm going to run the command npm install -- save, and then we're going to need events, assert URL, and the stream, and there's one more, it's VM. I'm going to link all these packages in the description so you can go and check them out yourself. And there, we have all those packages, but ripple-lib actually requires one more package called crypto, and crypto is used for various different encryption algorithms and hashing algorithms, but the version of crypto that ripple-lib uses doesn't necessarily work with React Native. But somebody out there actually created a library called ReactNativeXRPL, which we'll be able to use in place of crypto. So let's get right into it. So in order to do that, we're going to install ReactNativeNodeify. Oh, whoops. npm install ReactNativeNodeify. I didn't run the -- save command because we could remove notify after we complete the installation of crypto. So there we go, we have notify. Now we're gonna have to run this command /node_modules /.bin /reactNativeNodeify, and then we're gonna install --install crypto --hack. Don't get scared here. By hack, basically we're going to go through Ripple library and all our other node dependency npm dependencies, and wherever we have a import for crypto, we're gonna recursively change that to React Native crypto. So that's all that's doing. So clear. So let's go ahead and try to run this project now. So we're going to run React Native run Android. Oh, whoops, I forgot one thing. We actually have to go into our index.js and we have to import a package that React Native Crypto relies on, and that's React Native random bytes, which was installed when we ran that last command. So let's go ahead and try that again. Feel special. And there we have it. We have the little welcome screen that React Native comes with when you start a new project, and ripple-lib has successfully been loaded. So let's go ahead and let's do like a little hello world for the ripple-lib. So I'm going to go ahead and delete all this. I'm going to import React and a component, and then I'm going to import a couple things from React Native so that we could actually see some things on the screen. React Native. I'm going to import rippleAPI from ripple-lib, and I'm going to use this cool little shortcut I have to create a new component class. And in here I'm just going to have a view and a text that just says hello XRP. And there we have it, Hello XRP up here. So let's go ahead and start working with ripple-lib. So I'm going to create a new function called getServerInfo. And in here I'm going to initialize a new instance of the ripleAPI. So constant ripleAPI equals new ripleAPI. And then in here I'm going to pass a option for the server that we want to connect to, and here's where you can make the decision to connect to the public network, but since we're still developing, we want to connect to the test network. So you could get this on xrpl.org under the testnet faucets, and the WebSocket that we want to connect to is right here. Go ahead and copy and paste that. All right, and then let's go ahead and have a try and catch statement. Output the error if we come across one. And let's go ahead and use this API element that we just created. Connect dot then and then we're just going to go ahead and run API.getServerInfo. It's basically the most basic command you can find in the rippleAPI. That'll spit back some cool information about the server you connected to. And then since we're returning that, we'll have the server info. Oh, that's not one. There we go. And let's just start off by console.logging the server info that spit back at us. And in general practice, whenever you connect to a rippleAPI, whenever you're done running commands, you want to go ahead and close and disconnect that connection. API.disconnect. So let's see what happens when we save this. It should automatically run. Oh, wait. No, this function will never be called because we never actually execute it. So when the screen finally mounts, we will set up we will call get server info. And here you can see in our console, in our Metro bundler, that we actually successfully called it. So this is some information that's being spit back from the Ripple server that we connected to. And let's go ahead and display something on the screen. So we have build version right here. I guess that's a good thing to display. But how are we going to do that? So let's create a new state element and call it server info. And this will be an object, and we'll have that build version. Let's just initialize that to 0.0.0, same format as the other one. And then now over here, we could just try server build version, and then just pass in that item from our state, this.state.server info.build version. But that's never going to update. So we have to update our state when we actually receive that server info. So let's go ahead and do that. This.setState, open curly braces, and then we'll go ahead and write server info, which is what we declared in our state, and we'll set that equal to server info, which is what we returned from this get server info function call. So now when we refresh this, we should see that the build version will start off as 0.0.0, and then as soon as we receive that information from the server, it'll update to 1.3.1, I believe, and there we have it. And that's basically a basic ripple-lib command in React Native. So moving forward, you could do a lot of cool stuff. You could start generating addresses. You could send XRP from one wallet to another. You could experiment with payment channels, Escrows, which is the foundation of smart contracts on the XRP ledger, and yeah, all that cool stuff. So if you want a video on any of these cool features that you could work with on the XRP ledger, just let me know in the comment section below, and let me know if there's something I missed or something I didn't make clear, and I'll try to improve on that in my next video. Thank you very much. My name's seXRP, and have a good one.